Are you guys struggling to get your very first pull-up? Or do you want to improve upon the number of pull-ups you can already do? Well, stay tuned because I got you guys covered. Improving your pulling strength doesn't have to be all that complicated. And so in today's video, I'm going to give you guys 4 different exercises you need to do to unlock your very first pull-up or just improve your overall pulling strength. So the first and most effective way to improve your overall pulling strength is to work the negative portion of the pull-up exercise. So you're going to start at the top position of the pull-up with your head over the bar. Make sure you have a firm grip wrapped around. Start by squeezing the primary working muscles of the pull-up. That's the latissimus dorsi, biceps, and your forearms. You do have other accessory muscles that do help, such as your traps, rhomboids, rear delts, core, and even your pecs. But with this exercise, you're gonna lower yourself as slow as possible. I recommend to do a 5 to 10 second tempo. Make sure to really squeeze the bar as well as those working muscles. And ensure you completely lock out your arms as you complete the movement for maximum range of motion. This will help build immense strength throughout the entire working chain of the pull-up. Now, as far as the number of sets and reps go, I recommend to do 4 to 6 sets, 8 to 10 reps, and rest 2 to 3 minutes. Making sure to keep that slow tempo throughout and do not break form. This will help you to build strength, familiarity, muscle endurance, and work volume capacity. However, if you're looking to focus more on building raw pulling strength, then I suggest to take the every minute on the minute approach with negative pull-ups. So maybe do 1 or 2 reps every minute, but instead of going 5 to 10 second tempo, you focus on a 10 to 20 second tempo. This will build crazy time under tension, which will help build immense strength for your pull-ups. With this approach, you will also build more muscle endurance. So go as slow as 15 seconds on a negative pull-up, squeezing your entire body. Rest for the remaining time, which will be 45 seconds, and repeat this again for sets. 6 to 10 sets for 1 or 2 reps is great. And even if you struggle with a 15-second tempo, aim for 5 to 10 seconds. If you come down relatively fast at first, that's okay. Eventually, you'll get stronger and will slow down the pace. The best way to unlock your very first pull-up or increase your numbers is to work the negative portion of the pull-up. That's what I did to unlock my very first handstand push-up. But moving on to the next exercise, that's the isometric hold at the top position of the pull-up. This exercise will help you build strength at the end range position. The hardest part of the pull-up is when people get past the halfway point. They usually can pull no problem at the bottom, but struggle to get the chin in line or even over the bar. That's because the primary working muscles don't have the necessary strength to pull you to that end range position. The end range position of the pull is the most difficult. So for us to strengthen those muscles, we have to work them with time under tension in the isometric position. Hold the top position for 7 to 15 seconds and be sure to squeeze. Come down, rest, and repeat. Now, I do suggest the EMOM method with the isometric pull-up hold. So 6 to 10 sets for 1 rep is great. If you do start to fatigue early, you can always do 1 rep every 2 minutes instead. But the ultimate goal is to accumulate time under tension to build strength. I recommend next to do band-assisted pull-ups. Now, working with bands is a great way to reduce some of the working load. The bigger the band, the less resistance you will have. So choose accordingly based on your current strength level. The band will help you accumulate more reps throughout the entire range of motion. Bands are a great way to supplement your pull-up strength training regimen. One thing to take note of is that the band doesn't help you as much when you pass the midway point of the pull-up. I mentioned earlier that the hardest part of the pull-up is the end range position. So the band will help you a lot in the beginning to the middle, but it gives less resistance when you get closer to the top. Don't get me wrong, you'll still get stronger, but you're not gonna build as much end range strength as you could with negative pull-ups and isometric pull-up holds. Again, make sure you find the right band for you and to incorporate band-assisted pull-ups. I recommend to do this for 3 to 5 sets, 5 to 10 reps. And even squeeze at the top for 3 to 5 seconds with this method of training. The last exercise is Australian pull-ups. This exercise is a great way to introduce yourself to the pulling motion without crazy stress. You are pretty much working the same muscles as you would with the actual pull-up. You simply are pulling horizontally instead of vertically. This will help you to build strength for your pull-up. Now, I do suggest to do this exercise towards the end of your pull-up workout, as it doesn't directly transfer over to pull-ups, but it makes a great supplementary exercise. Even squeeze at the top for 3 to 5 seconds, again to strengthen your muscles. I usually have my beginners do this exercise if they haven't attempted a pull-up in years, so that way they get more comfortable and build more confidence to properly prepare you for the pull-up. But still do Australian pull-ups even if you have pull-ups down. I recommend to do these 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Make sure you guys do incorporate all of these different training methods to unlock your very first pull-up or again, improve your pull-up number. If you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Most importantly, make sure you are properly subscribed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love as always. And now shade, boom, we out, baby.